In this video, we're revealing how to make money online by writing articles and how beginners are earning $100 to $700 a day with no experience. More of that after the intro. Hey guys, how's it going? Mike Vasile here. Welcome to this video. Before we actually begin, I remind you that several spots have opened up for this week's free workshop, where it's the fastest and easiest way to make money online. Sign up for it in the link below. We literally have a 62-year-old woman go from 0 to 160 grand profit in 90 days. Check it out now. I know it sounds ridiculous to even say it out loud because you're watching this on a YouTube channel, but I actually prefer writing articles more so than like making videos, especially when I was first getting started. You know, I didn't want to like put myself out there, and I didn't want to like talk to the camera. I was like very camera shy and whatnot. As ridiculous as that sounds, I know. But it was just because like when you first get started and make money online, you're like, oh, I don't want to put myself out there. But I had this need to share. I wanted to create content. I wanted to create, things that I wanted to share and document my journey and whatnot. And that's why, like, if you see my blog, I've been doing this ever since like 2016, right? When I first published my first article on my own blog. And I was like, you know what? If I can make money online by just writing articles, not just money online, but passive income that allows me to travel around the world, help my mom and dad, retire my family, allow myself to finally achieve financial independence and to not be like sick and tired of a job that I hate and to work for a boss that just disrespects me. I was like, dude, that would be the best thing in the world. So I figured out ways to make money online and writing articles, and this is exactly what I want to go ahead and share with you. The first way that I realized to make money with writing articles is by simply Medium. If you don't know how to start your own blog, which it's fine, we have a free 5-day bootcamp in the link below, and you don't know where to get started, but you want to have like the aestheticness to it, and you also want to get people to find you without being ranked on Google, Medium's a really good way. Now, how I did this back in the day is I literally went to Medium, and I would find the tag that I would want to go and talk about. So in my case, it's like entrepreneurship, right? So I would literally start looking at all these things that people are talking about. And I would ask myself, before writing articles, I asked myself, why did this one get more claps than other people? Why did this one get more responses than the other blog articles? That way, when I got started with writing an article, I did not waste my time, because one of the hardest things and the most like soul-crushing defeat ever is when you put your like heart and soul into an article and you put it up there expecting that it's gonna go viral, and everyone's like, oh my God, everyone's gonna see, such great work that you did, that no one ended up going ahead and watching it and seeing it. I know it absolutely sucks, but people actually judge books by their cover, and the exact same thing about content. People judge content based off the thumbnail and the title. As crazy and stupid as it sounds, you really have to focus on the cover of what you wrap the content about. Your content could be like the best thing, your article could be the best thing, but if you don't have the right title or the thumbnail, or in this metaphor, the book cover, no one will ever find you. So before I even write the article, I'm like, okay, well, why did this one get only 4,000 claps, but this one got 12,000 claps? Why did this one only got 31 responses while this one got 79 responses? Without actually looking at the article itself, I know it's because maybe this one starts with an odd number. As ridiculous as it sounds, yeah, things with an odd number, as stupid as it sounds, actually get more views because people like seeing numbers in their mind. Subconsciously, we're drawn to like weird odd numbers. Notice how this is a 7, this is a 6. That could be a simple thing. Notice how this is a lot longer. Well, this is a lot shorter and more, straight to the point. Then I look at the thumbnail. I'm like, okay, is it because it's a guy? Is it because it's a girl? Those little things change like crazy. Like, for example, here on YouTube, we have different thumbnails for different things, and certain thumbnails will do better than other thumbnails. And it's essentially because some thumbnails have more people that are clicking on it. So of course I would double down on what's actually working. So it's exactly what people are doing here. Same thing here. This one only has 2,000. Maybe there's too many people versus it's better with one. If I go here, look, there's one person and it got more views than this one, right? And more claps. So maybe just in this case on Medium, one thumbnail, one person in the middle, and then that's how people are making money off it. Look at this. This is a weird thing that I don't understand. Only 768. So I can see exactly what will actually go ahead and work. And as I can see, it's either something with numbers in it and with a how, or with a weird odd number right here. Like, that's what I realized here. So the next step is like, okay, how can I go ahead and create content? I would go ahead and literally upload the content on Medium. But at that point, it's like, okay, how can you make money from it? So how they make money off of it, here's an example of them, is if you scroll all the way at the bottom of this one that I've seen right here, they all lead to what is known as an email opt-in page. And when you send someone an email and you subscribe to them, you essentially get their information where then if you want to sell anything on the back end, you can make money. That's a huge way that people are making money off of it. Like as you can see with the email list that we got, we're getting about 100 to 200 to 220 emails a day, right? So if you think about it, that builds like a distribution network where if I want to sell a product or a service, I could actually go ahead and make money from it, right? So one way that I did it in the past is I would come in up here, and because I'm in the entrepreneurship niche, if they want to learn sales, I could go to muncheye.com and partner with people like Jordan Belfort, and they're the ones that will do the selling to my email list. That's the coolest thing about building an email list is it becomes an asset that you could essentially sell products and services to. So that's what a lot of people are doing with writing articles. The articles is essentially a means to an end to sell a product or a service or a course. So if you don't have any courses, that's fine, because you can literally go to Muncheye. There's so much courses about sales, about marketing mostly, that you could go ahead and sell. And they'll give you about 50% commission on it. This one is still like super far in advance, so they're gonna post it as things start getting closer to you. But you know, there's so much different products that you go ahead and sell. For me, when I started doing it last year, you can see that I pulled in 118,000 net commissions, and then all time, I pulled them about like, let's see, I think it was about $250,000 or 345,000 net commissions. Now the beauty about this is someone did the selling for me. All I had to do was focus on creating content like in articles, and I would go ahead and make money from it, right? So that's just one way of making money with articles. Another way, of course, is you could even sell, products from ClickBank, right? With ClickBank, there's so much products. Like I'm in the business and e-marketing niche, right? So you could see that there's so much different products over here that you can make money. Like if you're into day trading and whatnot, they literally have products where you could get $2,300 commission for it. Imagine just getting one sale a week, right? That's nearly a six-figure a year profit business. And of course, they have lower end ones. We can even just look at it in general. They have like health and fitness offers. They even have like diets and weight loss. You can get $186 per conversion for certain supplements you can sell. So that's exactly why I like about ClickBank. And the coolest thing about this is we're averaging about like $1,000 a day. On the low end in the past 30 days, I think our low end's like $400 in a day, or actually $0, of course, because some days we don't actually make any money, which you can see right here, but some days we actually do. Like it's been pretty cool. And the coolest thing is I don't have to create my own product. I don't have to create my own service. All I have to do is get people's emails, like what this guy's doing on, like medium.com, right? Another way that you can make money by writing articles is just writing it on your own blog. Right? Then you don't have to build Medium's business. You could just build your own. So that's like what I did ever since 2016. As you can see, I don't have the prettiest blog in the world, but yet my blog still makes money, right? And as you can see with all these articles that I've been publishing, I'm like, well, if I'm going to publish it on, Medium and stuff like that, why don't I just publish it on my own website and make money that way? And the way that I've been making money by writing articles is one, from Google AdSense. So if you literally like sign up for Google AdSense for free, you can literally put ads on your blog so that whenever someone goes to your article, you could actually go ahead and make money from the ads that play on it, right? So that's one way that I go ahead and monetize a blog and writing articles if I was just beginning. Now, when I started getting better at things, I ended up transmoving everything to video format. So what I would do, if you could see in some of my blogs, is I would literally, let's just pull up, like for example, June 19. I made a bunch of blog articles in June 19. Let's see what it was about. So look at this. I made a blog about how I stopped overthinking all the time. When I click on it, you notice that I started making videos about it, right? I started making videos about it and putting it on, the written article that I went ahead and written. So at that point, I started, making YouTube videos about it. And that's kind of like where this happened and where I accidentally fell into this weird community where I'm interviewing all these multimillionaires and 11-year-old girls that turned on $30 million on my podcast, which you can check in the link in the description. When I started doing that, money started happening from the ads that also played on my videos. So look about this. In the past 28 days alone, look how much it has grown. How insane is that to like even just today, it's been $1,193. That's insane. I never thought it was actually possible from the video content that you could just derive from the right articles that you've gone ahead and written. I know it sounds crazy, but like, for me, I was like very nervous of putting myself on camera. I was like, what if people think I'm stupid? What if I sound like an idiot? What if, there's a booger in my nose, which one time there was a booger in my nose and I had to publish it still because I didn't want to make the video again, right? It was all this like limiting beliefs of, oh my God, like I will sound like an idiot if I make a video about it. But I realized that so many other people feel that same way too. And if they're so afraid to actually make videos, then there's just gonna be less competition for me. So it's like, what the hey, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And in the past 365 days, you can see how crazy it's been. To like as low as like $8 in a single day, to when I really started taking it seriously, it's like my life just became a Bitcoin, right? So that's the crazy thing about this is literally like you could turn your articles and turn it into content and make money that way, guys. But of course, if you want the fastest and easiest way to make money online, check out the free workshop below, because we have a 62-year-old woman go from 0 to 160 grand profit in 90 days. As well as if you're new to the channel, like I said, check out the podcast, because then you can get inspired by all these other ideas of how to make money online. Check out the link below. That being said, love you guys. See you guys later. Ew.